where you need to learn. Because when you get elected, because you're a Muslim by the nature, that's your first identity. But it's when you actually come out of that role, because you are a Muslim, but it's when you are not pigeonholed in a PME sector, in a Pakistani sector, in a Bradley sector. It's when your talent is given that choice and it blooms, that then the rest of your colleagues, the peers, actually recognise that you are not just representing one section of the community, because we will never evolve. The only way we will evolve politically and in other statutory organisations is that we come to terms with the fact that we are representative of all the community, and I think that will be the way forward. I've noticed Barrister Abid Saab has stood up, so I think that is for my cue to sit down. Thank you so much again for your invitation, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. Thank you.
Take my point home and be very critical, as I'm usually not, as you know, of my own community is, unfortunately, I feel sorry for my Yorkshire colleagues that are born and bred here and don't have the same heritage as I do, because when you see competence and talent, and I'm not talking about Rotherham here, I know you encourage each other. In Sheffield, if we're trying to say get someone into cabinet, the other three BME councillors say, why him, why not me, and they start leg pulling each other. That's how unfortunately we have, and I talked about this on the radio. We need to have tolerance. We need to be bigger. I mean, ever since I've been in London, the local councillors there, and Lord Saab knows, have been very scared thinking I'm going to be a councillor. I said, I don't want to be promoted to those high levels as of yet. And I have no aspirations in being a politician, because I have other things to do in terms of my social abilities within the community, and I recognise talent. And I support councillors and individuals, especially from disadvantaged communities, whether they're white, blue, black or yellow. I support them financially, I support them morally, to try and excel and be the best for their community. And I urge the Sheffield BME Pakistani Muslim councillors to unite. And no matter how much of an alliance they might show outwardly, they bicker like women do, unfortunately. And we've got, I'm sorry, I don't want to sound sexist, but they've got to grow up, mature, and ensure that they support each other. And I'm sure it happens in other communities as well, but I'm very disappointed that we had a Liberal Democrat administration before this Labour one, and Shafak, he's not here, he was invited, but has been appointed the opposition leader and did so well that now we've got a Labour administration. I don't see any visible cabinet members. And I'm someone who's born and bred here, has moved away, and you might say thank God to London for the last decade, but I do come back to visit my family, and I'm appalled at some of the stories I hear and the lack of representation we have from our councillors. And I would hope that they take this in a positive way and learn from it. Without further ado, can I invite someone who's likely built for comfort, not for speed, Paul Wood, to come and say a few words. Thank you, Paul.